I can feel a warm breeze on my face. I sense someone's presence. What the fuck?
What's up?
Okay, music, you're treating this like a joke. No. What? What's going on here?
Huh? I was just sleeping. Hey, you've been acting kinda weird since yesterday. What's going on?
Are you two still sleeping? Your lunch is gonna pull a vanishing act if you don't come down soon.
Is that our mom?
Ooh. Oh, you can go on ahead. I'll be down in a sec.
Oh, that's Wakaba.
These beans are the best!
They're all perfectly shaped and so shiny. Looks like your recipes have reached housewife level quality. You trying to get hitched sometime soon?
Thanks, but no. Hey, come join us.
Try the sweet black beans, they'll change your life!
Good morning.
What? Woman with glasses? Sphinx lady? Dude, we know her name.
Oh, is this your first gag of the new year?
Drunk on the spirit of the new year already, huh?
I'll warn you not to try any pranks with Wakaba. It'll only blow up in your face. She'll tease you forever until she finally bores herself.
You know me too well.
Wakaba.
Wakaba, your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly?
Wakaba is Futaba's mother's name. But she's no longer...
What's up? Not feeling so good?
He's been like this since yesterday.
Morning, Mona.
Oh! Well, that explains some stuff. And brings up many other questions. I did not know that! Okay. Since we're getting a little bit into the more royal-specific late stuff, I will say, I'm not going to spoil anything here. There are two things that I'm pretty sure are fairly major spoilers that I am waiting for. I've unfortunately been spoiled on them. This being Mona was not one of them. The blue eyes do give it away. Sleeping in our bed suddenly makes a lot more sense. Dude. Okay, I think I know why it is that he wouldn't have introduced himself.
Morning. Do you think there's enough Osechi for me to join you?
Morgana?
Was that a question? Of course I'm me. Seriously, are you alright?
Something is definitely very wrong here. Sojiro, my cat turned into a stud. What do I do?
Okay, that's enough joking around for now. Go ahead and grab a seat. I bet you're just hungry.
Thank you for the food. I can't remember the last time I actually got to relax and enjoy myself on a New Year's like this.
I'm stuffed too. If only I had something to cap off this meal. Like a cup of coffee?
Boy, that was a subtle request.
Oh, does anybody want dessert with their coffee? I'll go pick it up. My treat. You want a Mont Blanc, right, Mom?
Oh, how kind. Thank you.
All right, I shall return.
Be careful.
Morgana is supposed to be a cat, and Wakaba, she shouldn't be here with us.
What's the matter?
Sorry, we haven't opened for the day yet.
I think he might have seen Wakaba and realized a little bit of what's wrong, because I think that he gets that something's up.
My apologies.
I merely wish to speak with him for a moment. Why don't you go and get some fresh air with him? I'll stand guard over your dessert for you.
You say that now, but when he gets back and his dessert's gone, I'm pretty sure he'll suspect it was an inside job.
I can definitely see that happening with Mona on guard duty.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sorry.
I guess I'll start the coffee.
You know, don't you? We have to discuss this.
What's going on?
That's what I need to discuss with you. Come on. Well then, let's try to sort through this situation.
What's happening?
That seems as good a place to begin as any. At the end of last year, I turned myself into the police as the perpetrator of the serial psychotic breakdown incidents.
Yep, still have not told me how you survived, by the way.
Your memory of this is still intact, correct?
Yep. But how are you alive?
Ah, yes. So, my final enemy is a puppet version of myself. We have greater concerns right now. In fact, I'm a bit offended you think so little of me that you expected me to be dead.
Taba said that your signal disappeared, dude. I'm willing to believe that you could fight your way out of that. But, like, how'd you trick her?
Perhaps the most confusing part of my story comes post-detainment. Obviously, I was thoroughly interrogated about my involvement in Shido's case.
Ooh, what drugs did they use on you?
But for some reason, after questioning, I was suddenly released. No explanation whatsoever.
That's too weird.
I agree. No matter how one attempts to rationalize it, my release is extremely unusual. More than that, it should be impossible for them to release a confessing suspect after only a brief interrogation. But what's even more unbelievable to me is...
Wakaba.
That's right. Wakaba Ishiki. I can't believe she's been brought back to life. For the time being, you seem to be the only one who's still in their right frame of mind. I should get to the point. Let's make a deal. What say we join forces on this?
What would we do?
I want to investigate what exactly is happening here. I'm fairly certain you wish to find out the same thing, no? For the time being, you and I share the same goal. To solve this problem, don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner up?
He's right about the need for teamwork to deal with this bizarre situation. Maybe best to work with Akechi on this.
Have you made up your mind?
What do you need me to do?
Well, first I need information. Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me in Shido's palace?
Yeah, I went to go get the last will seed, then the ship blew up, and that should have also killed you. Then we went to the depth of Mementos and fought the Holy Grail and killed a god. Okay, we might need to take this slower, actually.
I see. Though some abnormalities appeared immediately, the most glaring ones arrived after the new year. And all of the Phantom Thieves, with you as the sole exception, are living in this altered reality without even realizing it.
I wonder what abnormalities there might have been in December. Like, did I catch those? I don't quite remember. Oh.
Go ahead.
Senpai, it's Yoshizawa. I'm in Odaiba right now, and,
What's happened?
I don't really understand what I'm seeing, but
but I'm just going to describe it to you. It's that building.
Yeah, there it is.
It's really faint, but I can see that palace thing that Morgana-senpai mentioned a while ago.
Not you're in the palace, you can just kinda see it.
Senpai, I know this is sudden, but could you come to Odaiba right away?
Wait for me there.
I understand. I'll see you soon.
That was Yoshizawa-san's voice, wasn't it? I believe I heard her say the word palace.
Did you know she had a persona? I don't think so. I guess she spotted one.
Despite not being in the metaverse. You're planning to meet up with Yoshizawa-san, right?
Also, if we just told him everything that happened over the past month and a half, whatever, then it's less not being in the metaverse, and I would expect the first question to be, wait, didn't you get rid of the metaverse?
I'll join you. We're all but guaranteed to find a clue there. Now that we've made ourselves a new deal, you wouldn't turn me down, would you?
Senpai! And
Okay, they gave you a very red outfit. Sure.
Akechi-san.
We just happened to be together when he got your call. First a dead woman returns, and now a palace appears. How intriguing.
I wonder if she's in Christmas colors on purpose, because it's got the little green hair ribbon thing. Or if it's just because green and red are complementary colors.
Akechi-san, you know about palaces?
There we go.
Would it help you grasp the situation if I told you that I have the same powers he has?
True. Fake Igor did reveal that Goro Kechi was the other trickster. They actually didn't follow up on that in the base game because, you know, he was dead.
Really? Does that mean you're also...
Allow me to stop you there. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves. However, since you've already grasped the concept, it's clear to me that you're a fellow Persona user.
He knows.
Yes, I can use a persona as well. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves either, though. I just so happened to slip into this palace with him and Morgana-senpai a while ago. But what could be the meaning behind its appearance here? I just happened to be passing by on my way home when I came across it.
Since nobody else is making a scene about it, I assume others aren't able to see it.
We should bring one of our teammates here then.
Or they see it, but it doesn't evoke any real reaction in them.
Yes, that's exactly it. I asked some people in the area, and none of them seemed to care at all about its appearance.
Rather than simply hypothesize out here, we may be better off taking immediate action.
You mean, we should go into the palace?
Not only has a palace manifested in reality, but this is the only one visible to us. I realize I have no proof, but it's highly likely that this is related to our current incomprehensible situation. Wouldn't it be more efficient to just go inside and see what we can learn?
How have you been getting into palaces, actually? Like, we had an entire 3-keyword metanav system, and I don't think you were doing that. Also, the metanav is off of our phone. Kasumi had it, but we don't know if it's off of her phone or not. Then there's you.
That is, if we have the means to do so.
And if we can vaguely see it, can we literally walk in?
Oh, it's
back? Oh! That's a different icon. The Metanurse? the Metaverse Navigator icon is back on my home screen. I guess this is the one made by real Igor, then? Possibly?
I thought it was gone for good, but it looks like we've regained access to the nav.
Okay, so you did have the nav, then. Did you have the same system for looking up palaces, then?
I have it as well.
Is there a search history?
Why would you ask that? Like, you would only think to ask that, as far as I'm aware, at least to Yoshizawa, if you had reason to think she had been in that palace before. Hold on, does it go far enough back? No, we're on this scene already. Because in her phone call, she might have mentioned, hey, remember the palace we went to before in Odaiba, or whatever the hell it was? And Akechi seemed to not totally be able to hear her, but let's just give him benefit of the doubt on that one.
Search history. How do I check? Ah, there's one search in the log, but...
Do we get the keywords? There's an entry in the search history, but I can't read whose palace it is. Why?
Ugh. The name portion of the entry has been censored somehow.
They really need to contrive a way to keep that secret. As a reminder, the scene where we went into that palace originally is not nearly as subtle as it thinks it is.
Could this be the doing of the palace's ruler?
That would be a really good way to lock Persona users out of the palace.
Does that mean we can't enter the palace?
Well, we do have the search history, so it should be possible to infiltrate it anyway.
If you're going in, would you be willing to bring me with you? I can't put my finger on it, but something's been bothering me about this place ever since we first entered it. I promise I won't slow you down.
What's your call?
Infiltration time. I guess we're doing this.
We're going in, together.
All right. Let's do it.
Can I call up Mona or someone? We're a 3-person team at the moment. I'd like a 4th member. Ooh. Different transition animation. Nice.
Now that I'm getting a second look here, I've noticed just how mysterious this place is. What could this building even be?
Right, since we don't... I mean, the name is the only thing that's censored, so the other 2 keywords we should actually have. And, it was... I'm gonna not say it just to be safe, just in case.
It depends on what the palace's ruler thinks of the place.
Oh, red visor on that. Didn't notice that before.
We'll likely find that out if we keep pushing forward.
Or we could look at her phone and look at the keywords. Only the name was censored!
Is that so? By the way,
What's the matter?
well, I'm not sure how to put it.
Look, Griffith is a great villain. I'm just not entirely sure you pull it off or that I want Griffith to be on my side. Oh look, your true outfit.
True outfit?
Oh, you mean this old thing? Yoshizawa-san aside, there's no reason for me to uphold the pretense of a righteous, sincere detective prince. Enough chatting. Let's move out.
Before that,
Let's do it.
I'm gonna save on our final save slot. Question, palace. And I will be back in a moment. Okay, and I am back. I actually want to check something before we go into the actual palace here. What's our Persona stock look like? Because the base game never had to actually consider this. They gave you Satanael, gave you Sinful Shell as an attack, which I don't think is an attack you can actually get, as far as I'm aware at least. And then you saved Christmas, and that was the end of the fighting in the game. So there was no need for anything after that in terms of your Persona stock. My guess is that the stock is going to remain the same. Like, Satanael was just a special summon you had for that one scene. Yep, Not even something I hail as, like, replacing your first slot or something. Okay, fair enough. Let's go, then. And this is the area we've already been
It's a
to.
treasure chest. I don't see any traps either.
Okay, I guess they restocked the area, then. 3 revival beads, 2 soul food, and 1 heal charm. Oh, they wanted you to get this chest. What does a heal charm do? Also, what weapons and such do they have? Okay, deal with that in a moment. Heal charm gets Dierahan. Oh god, neither of them are healers, are they? Salvation's gonna be a little bit preferable then. Okay. So you currently have Saw Saber, which is the most damage. We can get you luck plus 10, but that's only useful if you have Miracle Punch or something. Check that in a moment. And Mauser is better than Mobius, okay. By a lot. Do we have our, armors back, by the way? Sirius EX or whatever it is? I have to assume not, since it would be at the top. 266, 20 evade, no effect. So at the top, much less evade for how much more? For a little more defense. Accessories, your necktie, which should be nothing probably. And Kasumi has the rapier, the Roosevelt. You have a sawed-off shotgun as your weapon. Okay, sure. Protector is the light undershirt, which is 241, 20, and any effect? No effect. 1 less evade for 20 more defense, well, 25-ish. I'll take that one. Reduce fire damage high, sure. And then red ribbon, probably nothing. Okay. Do I have my items? Got Soma. How many? Okay. 15 in blind coffee, 13 master coffee, moonlight carrot. Okay, cool, I got all those. So that means I don't need to equip them with I do not need to equip them with SP patches. Serious armor. Yeah, we only have the 1. Okay, that means that our squad is still equipped with what they usually had, probably. Check their abilities first. Not that. Stats? Yeah. Okay, level 75. Tactical Spirit on the ability. May decrease SP cost of allies' support skills by half. So, if we cast Matarunda or something on party, that'd be helpful if that triggered. You have Evade Bless. Evade, as in, this is kind of the equivalent of a second awakened persona, because it has Evade on its weak skill. I want to call that Leviathan, but that's not what that is. Leviathan. Sure. Colossal to 1, and it's special to Loki, I guess. Mekido Laon, Debilitate, Riot Gun, Curse Coverage, Decreased chance of being inflicted with ailments, and Automatic Tarukaja. That's actually a solid setup right there. Like, I can definitely see myself using you as our Debilitate teammate. Then that frees up Ren to do literally anything else. And you're also 75. How did you train up this high? Akechi has an excuse, at least. Okay. So you're the inverse. Yeah, Akechi has Null Curse, weak to Bless. Kasumi has Null Bless, weak to Curse. Cendrilion, Veil of Midnight. Increases chance of an ally not being downed when attacked. Okay. Hopefully that's useless, but if it could be useful, then yes please. Wait, of ally. That doesn't include self. So that means that that's Akechi's bless weakness as the only thing that could affect, because we don't have weaknesses anymore. Whoops. Okay, so apt pupil, increased chance of a crit. Love to see that on someone. Whirlpool blade, severe physical to all. Yes! Swords dance, colossal to 1, high chance of crit with apt pupil to increase crit chance. Hell yes. Okay, if I can put the plus luck on you, that'd be good. I think that might have been a male exclusive armor. Kogon, Makogon, Diarahan, fully restore HP to 1, bless amp, Ali dance, whatever. That is all very solid. I would build a persona like this, I think. And your strength is significantly higher than your magic. I would not have expected that. Brave Step, increased chance of crit for all allies for 3 turns. It's an upgrade to Revolution. Rebellion is up crit to 1 ally. Revolution is up crit to the entire damn field. This is up crit for all allies. I really like that, actually. Unfortunately, it's level 80. It's going to take a little while to get there. Okay, so we do have a Lucky Punch equivalent, and we do have a healer. Cool. Equip, Kasumi. Actually, first of all, you. So what we currently have gives reduced fire damage. What was the one that gave plus 10 luck? Oh, no. That was Akechi's other weapon, the Victory Beam. Yeah. Okay, so Akechi doesn't need luck then, because he has nothing that's crit-based. Yeah, that's just Colossal, that's Severe, that's Curse, that's Almighty, that's Debilitate. Yeah, so nothing that really requires extra luck. Okay, in that case, equip. Let's compare R2 there. And yeah, there's your confirmation that the black necktie has no effect. I'm kind of tempted to turn Akechi into a support. Like, have him debilitate on his first turn, and then something like this, or whatever equivalent, for the next turn to power up Joker? Interesting. Also giving him Masukukaja. That could be interesting. We don't really have elemental coverage, do we? You know, actually, yeah, giving some extra elements to people then is probably a good idea. You there. You there. I might switch out the exact thing that we have, and I'm a little bit worried about SP. This makes it so that we cover Curse, Elec, Bless, Fire. So we at least cover 4 elements, and then of course the physical ones, along with Joker covering everything. I'll roll with it for now because I want to get into this, because let's be real, 3 party members and we don't know who the ruler is. We are not finishing this palace right now, so we're gonna be exploring it later. That's your casual stance, huh? They really want you to just lean forward, huh? Or it might have been a bad angle, actually. It looks like she's standing up properly, and I was just a bit forward from her. Anyway. And you definitely have your exact same ready stance as us, I think. Sure, moving on. Let's just explore. Oh, there are people this time. This place feels different than it did last time. That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There could have been a change of heart since then. Do you remember how far you went in the last time? I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me. I see. So you're only familiar with the area close to the entrance.
Now,
let's keep going.
let us depart.
As a reminder, this is all... Can I get it? No, I think that's going to block me. Yeah. This is all cognitive science research papers, by the looks of it. Apparently, anyone who comes here can become happy. I wonder if that's really true, although everyone here seems to be having fun. Happiness for everyone, huh? Maybe it really can happen. Maybe even I can get a better life. It's actually pretty solid. Oh wait, that's a solid face. That's actually pretty solid. Anyone else? Anyone else?
You must be so happy.
So they directed us to the door, but can we go this way? I mean, it looks like we might have to. Oh, thing. So what are you? Heart object. Tangled USB cord. Okay. And try this one as well. Nothing. Can we go through the doors? We can! There's so many people here. This is definitely different from the last time. Welcome, and thank you for coming, patients. You will be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. What are the numbers? If I could read that, I might know. Rest assured, everyone can become happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, please... Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What a strange announcement. Become happy? What kind of place is this? Well, you can look at your phone and see the keywords, and that will tell you what this place is. Thing. Okay, nothing there. Before we go forward, then, I actually want to go back and try to go up to where we did the first time. Because we did not get to that room last time, as best I can remember. And up to here, I think? Yep. Oh, seeing the little camera lens thing there, and I thought that might have been an item. So, there. And then it just stops, or... yeah, we can do that. Then we slid down. And this area looks more developed than it did last time. Like, didn't we just slide down and then helped out Kasumi, like, and put us into a cutscene?
It's somewhere.
Okay, we can go down here. And this is the front area that I thought was going to put us into a cutscene. Okay. You know, this music is pretty simple, but I actually do like it a fair bit. Voice recorder. Okay. The reason I'm doing that is because this is my first time actually seeing this palace, and the items you collect, like the various minor treasures that you sell to EY and such, those generally have some level of thematic resonance to the palace ruler / what the palace is. So, for example, in Cheeto's palace, it was a lot of like, wait, was it Cheeto's palace? No, I was thinking of the Mementos palace. There was a lot of like prison guard gear and weapons and barbed wire and such. Thus far, we have tangled USB cord and voice recorder as our two items. And the collectibles come from heart objects. Hi.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation.
Take us to your ruler.
Leave. You are unwanted intruders.
Yeah, that's why we look like this.
Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Wait, what? Why are you reaching out to your own pain? What does that even mean?
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
That's new. What are you?
Yes. Ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support.
Yeah, Kasumi is the more direct damage dealer, and Akechi is more of the support.
Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath. It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Now, time to obliterate them.
All right.
She is so confused right now.
Okay, this won't be so easy.
Dancer of Death. Oh yeah, we don't have Oracle, do we?
Persona!
Nope, start with this.
Okay. Persona!
Kasumi has the crit one, so let's try Bless with Joker.
Order!
Makoga.
Ravage them!
There we go.
That's it, Joker! It's time to kill!
Yeah, we cannot get these. Also, Akechi, could you tone it down a little?
Slice and dice!
Yay!
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all.
Akechi, you seemed kind of murdery there.
Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
Okay, so that was supposed to be a weird line.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind. Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san.
And that one, meal or drinks or whatever back in, like, I don't know, fucking June.
Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person?
I mean, in palaces, yes. Just everyday Akechi.
I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted.
I must admit, this is kind of a fun dynamic. Like, Akechi knows palaces as well as we do, so he kind of is taking the leader role. But, like, we're all fully competent in our own right here, so Kasumi is able to defend herself. She just is very confused by the image of Akechi crumbling in front of her eyes.
I can see it.
Oh, hi, you. Aren't you going to get examined? I'm on my way right now. So exciting! Oh, we can just get liquid mercury now. Okay. Yeah, we probably could be cool. We probably could before. Broken meter panel. Okay. Oh, right, you're a shadow.
Show me your true form.
What level are you if I couldn't auto?
We've got them surrounded.
Aren't I level 85? We don't have Ryuji. Oh! We don't have Ryuji! Holy shit! Oh, hi there, Cosme. Bless. And apparently never got. I never got bugs, really? Wait, you... Okay, sure.
But still weaker than us. That's one enemy immobilized. Finish it, Joker. This enemy is a
Baton, Akechi.
Keep it going.
Try for Curse. I expect it would block it. No, just neutral.
Dying last has got to be the worst.
Warple? Yes. Actually, that's the all. Let's just do Sword Stance. Hey, it's 9 HP less.
Let's finish this!
Oh. Whoops.
They're immune to psychokinesis, but still weaker than us.
Right. Oh, that's all. Damn it. I gotta get used to their abilities. Cool.
Next target. We didn't even break a sweat.
Okay, so I can't Ryuji my way through this place.
We had room to spare.
I save room. So what does this cognition
Safe
look
room.
like?
Shall we take a rest?
So by default, it's a changing room to put on lab coats. Okay, so this is like the entrance to a clean room then? Entrance hall.
I should
Go
write
ahead and
something.
save. Yeah, we're 87. Yeah, I think it's just that we don't have access to Ryuji at the moment is why we couldn't auto finish the fight. Also, Bugs is an enemy, so I need to make sure to get that at some point. Just to check. Yep. It attacked faster than I thought it would.
Encircled us, but they're a bunch of frail wimps.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
And we're good.
We can't relax yet. This enemy is a sad little weakling. Let's put it out of its misery.
I don't know what Bugs is actually weak to. Let's try Nuke. Cosmic Flare. Okay, yeah, Cosmic Flare is all. Let's go over to Lucifer just because high damage.
You're mine.
Either a crit or a weak.
Joker got
Cool.
a 2-for-1 deal there.
Baton. Nope, not Baton. Not Baton.
Persona,
Meh.
go down.
We have Victory Cry.
You wiped him out.
Okay, so we're running into a little bit of an issue with getting Bugs because I'm too powerful. Okay. Do I have any other nuke skills? Cosmic. Cosmic Flare on about 10 less magic is worth a shot. Mafrela on you. Okay, that's medium. That should work, actually, I think. Magic is still quite high, but it's like 2 stages below. Yeah. Okay, so we can try that next time.
I can feel it.
This goes back down. Just to make sure I'm clearing out the map. And is this a thing? Sealed door. What are the odds that that's where we're going in the end? Might be an elevator up top, actually. Elevator to go up top. Happiness. Hell. Old projector. Making sure I didn't miss any goodies. Yeah, got that one. Okay, let's try this first. Open door. Or this. That is clearly where we're going to end up going. Or not.
What?
That voice. Look. No way.
That her dad? Ah.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why? Why?
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire. My younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video?
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes. I'm all right. Let's go.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san?
Last spring.
I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
I can make some speculations here, but I want to let the game reveal the narrative to me. Oh, that's the way forward, I guess. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit to go to that area I just missed then. You're just another conference room or whatever? Poster hall? There's just the one by the looks of it. Get this first. No item. Have you seen the announcement on the bulletin board? It might be tough at first, but don't worry. There are lessons for beginners, too. If you're interested, you should definitely get yourself examined. It'll change your entire world. Okay, that symbol is something, then. Oh. Yep, more cognitive science research by the looks of it. Okay, onward we go. Okay, I have to re-remember. Voltage converter. I have to re-remember. Hiding spots are actually useful again because we can't auto-finish fights. If you see a shadow, you should hide. Oh, we entered the purple area. Loose magnetic tape, like for a cassette. Locked chest and a cutscene.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
You know, it's actually a really good read based on his characterization. He doesn't sound concerned. Like, he doesn't care for a friend here or something. He's asking in terms of just sheer practicality. Can you walk? Are you all right? Can you keep fighting is the implication.
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
I mean, was it shown to you? Didn't really look like that. It looked like it was kind of just playing.
I can feel it.
Another voltage converter. Loose magnetic tape. Okay, we're getting duplicates at this point. There's whatever. It auto-forwarded me there.
You were misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Hi, Belial, I think.
Stop rushing into things. Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Brute force won't do anything here. They're resistant to physical attacks.
I have definitely gotten you before. Whatever. It showed that Bless didn't work, but that was also very clearly a narrative cutscene, so... Megon. Block on Curse. Try Makogo on again. Okay, you're neutral to Bless. That's to 1. Let's right gun to all. Oh, sucks to be you. Reflect into block.
Damn it. Why'd I do that?
Cosmic Flare.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
Huh?
Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is! Sumire! Sumire! I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire! Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san? You're
I really hope this helped you understand.
a man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
Are you okay?
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
I'm surprised they've kept her name tag as Kasumi.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
So by the way, what I mentioned before is we got to here. I stepped a little bit past this. The run that it did right after that was not me. It's like this was the little auto trigger. Voltage converter. There we go.
Show me your true form.
I forgot to heal up. Whoops.
They didn't see us at
Oh,
all.
weakness to fire as well.
Fire is the perfect thing to use on them. Zona.
Okay, so we want Mafreda on you. See if this gets the kill on the Bugses or not. No, good. Baton to Kasumi.
Do it. Keep it going.
Now, let's dance.
Kogo on you.
One enemy taken out by Yoshizawa-san. Nice.
Okay, you cannot get a new persona in this palace at this point. Got it. All out. Since it's been so long since I've tried to do that, to explain my reasoning there. Oop. Okay, we have seen that actually. But anyway, if they have ellipses as their dialogue, that means they will not accept being taken as a mask.
Okay.
You're all so strong.
Okay, so skills, Kasumi. Actually, let's use our salvation. Like, it heals everyone up, and we have Victory Cry, so we don't need to use items to get our SP back. Magnetic Tape again.
Is he this palace's
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, you're gonna have a different term for this place, aren't you?
Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler. But in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Is this like actual Maruki?
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Actually, let's wait for his portrait to come back up, because I realized something.
Yes, you would.
He has brown eyes. Shadows have yellow eyes. Like, all of the Shadow Palace rulers have those yellow eyes, regardless of how powerful they are. This is just straight up Maruki, I think.
Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for.
Change it back.
Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
All right. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
Hang on, I want to check that wording again. He could still be referring to just Yoshizawa's past, or he could mean that he's changed our pasts as well. That was a little bit like the Mementos or going into a palace transition.
Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi.
You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister.
We're in the same grade, though.
Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right?
You don't get it.
Huh?
You'll never understand how I feel.
What?
Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better.
Hey, wait up!
Kasumi's the one that people want.
Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey!
The talented one who can reach the top of the world.
Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire!
What? Kasumi.
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm...
Kasumi?
Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin.
In one of the first cutscenes of the game, Sojiro mentioned, or we heard it on the news or something, that a young girl had died in a traffic accident. There was implication that it was her sister before now, but obviously the names were a bit weirder than in comparison.
We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san.
But everyone professionally, like in the school, would refer to her as Yoshizawa. Only the likes of her father would refer to her as Sumire, which is what we saw in that cutscene from yesterday, where the game kind of glitched out and erased the first two syllables, but we still got the re at the very end.
For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
It seems to be a Shujin Academy pocketbook. The name Kasumi Yoshizawa is written inside.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him. If Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
I'm actually a little bit surprised that you don't have a palace then, because that's sounding a lot like pretty distorted desires right there.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish.
Your research gave you the rest, didn't it?
Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she's suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
So he is essentially arguing that taking the easier route that leads to a quicker, happy life is preferable, and he can give that to, assumedly, everyone, so that they do not need to confront the pain and emotional scarring of the trauma they've experienced in their lives.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality. Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me.
What happens to the old reality?
I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki...
Believe in yourself.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness? No decision yet, huh?
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa.
This isn't reality.
It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing. I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Time to fight. Are you ready?
I got Satan right here.
And don't embarrass me.
Rejecting our Lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit.
Okay, so you got Almighty. And multiple actions. Cool, cool. Gonna just start by debilitating you. Your ability works on yourself? Cool.
It's time.
Lucy. Morningstar, just see what kind of damage we're doing. Okay, got some defense, but we're doing good damage. Hey, my attack's better.
So this is fear.
That's not great. This thing that I haven't used yet. Yay! Die! Is that cutscene, or are you not quite dead yet?
Such pathetic attempts won't be enough.
Okay, guess we'll do this again. This'll... is that curse?
We're about to lose a lot of...
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Dude, I just need to cast Salvation and then I'm good.
You just quit running your mouth already. I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. You'll pay.
Oh. Okay, showtime, sure.
That was disappointing.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Not bad for an improvised technique.
Also, when did she pass out? I guess when the tentacle grabbed her.
Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea.
Also, I feel like that's not a safe way to carry someone. Shouldn't he, like, pivot his right forearm so that he, like, can cup the back of her head or something? Like, that's safe to carry her body, but breathing might start to be a bit of an issue. Actually, I suppose that is opening up the airway more because it's craning her neck back. Just gonna be a hell of a crick in her neck when she wakes up.
Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it.
Let us help her.
That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi.
I mean, you asked her and then she didn't actually fully respond. Like, she kind of said to us that she was giving up on being Sumire. She couldn't live in that world anymore. But it was a really non-solid answer. And then you kidnapped her with a tentacle and she passed out. Kind of feel like maybe go lie her down, maybe put her in a comfy chair or something, wait for her to wake up and then ask her again. Maybe some calming tea or something so that she can actually calm down a little and speak more in her right mind.
There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force. We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation.
Okay. I've been looking for an opening to start talking. I think that's it. So, I mentioned that I got 2 pretty major spoilers with respect to the new stuff in Royal. Now I can start talking more. Because one of them was that Kasumi is Sumire. You might have noticed how I kept looking up like our teammates' weapons and such on the Megami Tensei wiki. Well, it lists out your teammates, and the last name in that lineup was not Kasumi. It was Sumire. Really would have been helpful if they listed it as Yoshizawa. Oops. The second one, I'm gonna be careful here because I'm not entirely sure if it still counts as a spoiler. So, it was that Maruki is the mastermind. So I went through this entire game knowing that he was gonna build up to a thing eventually. That's why I kind of noticed when, say, Yusuke was going out of his way to talk to Maruki. Like, I'm not sure he would necessarily do that if there wasn't that thing coming after New Year's. That being said, the thing that I saw with Maruki being the mastermind, there's a detail to it that I don't think we've gotten to yet, so I'm gonna hold off on talking too explicitly. Let's see where it goes over the next week or two.
And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions.
He thinks he's being altruistic. It's basically the same way that you thought you were doing good in order to get close to Shino. You didn't really think you were doing good, did you? You just didn't care. Whatever.
At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
We need to save Sumire.
Don't you think it'd basically be suicide to try and save her in our current state?
Weirdly, no. Like, you got debilitate, you got some good attacks, and I have no weaknesses. Legitimately, we could have kept fighting and there wouldn't have been much of a problem.
We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although, I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
So this is the reality that Maruki created. There's no point obsessing over it now. I should go back to my room. His voice is not the cat voice anymore. Welcome home. You sure were out late. It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learned. They believe she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. It's unbelievable. In all honesty, I agree. Unfortunately, it's the truth of the matter. Even the great Phantom Thieves you're so proud of fell in line with his scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine. I suppose we can use the manpower. If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of believing the reality they've supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to do. So we have 7 days, and we have 7 teammates, don't we? Pretty sure we have 7 teammates. Well, that cleans up nicely. Probably going to complicate it a little bit. That's 2 1-to-1. Got it. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Was that a catchy? You two seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? Then Lady An and I can... How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it, Amamiya-kun. It seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. It seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, we ought to hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. Are you happy? Huh? Where's that coming from? Well, yeah, I'd say I'm happy. Do you like this reality? Like reality? Well, it is the one we fought for with everyone else, so... Wait, what did I mean by... That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we'd go to Mementos, I'd transform into a... Keep thinking it through. I know you can do this. Huh? Okay. I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. What was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. It seems all I can do now is wait. So we're not going to actually convince any of them. It's going to be like they each need to make their own decisions. And then ultimately they all decide to join us because we need to have all of our teammates that we can have whatever party we had before.